Boxer Ryan Garcia tests positive for banned substance. Okay, this came out last night out of nowhere. Star boxer Ryan Garcia tested positive for the performance-enhancing substance Ostarine the day before and the day of his upset win over Devin Haney last month, per voluntary anti-doping association letter sent to all parties Wednesday and obtained by ESPN. The urine samples were collected prior to the fight, but the results weren't known until later. Garcia has 10 days to request that his B sample be tested. Garcia's A sample has screened positive for 19 norendrosterone, but its presence, it's unconfirmed until further lab analysis. Ostarine is a selective androgen receptor modulator that attaches to proteins in the body and effectively tells muscles to grow. It is used to aid performance by helping athletes build muscle mass and enhance their rate of fat loss, and also increase stamina and recovery. And this is what Ryan had to say right afterwards. Go for it.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this before, you know, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with the victory and then they post this, you know? Again, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason, but no weapon against me shall prosper. I never taken steroid. I don't even know where to get steroids at the end of the day. I barely, you know, take supplements. They're saying it's coming from the ashwagandha. That's fucking retarded. So, at the end of the day, big lies. I beat his ass. Fuck out of here. Everybody go to Warwick tonight. It's lit.
And I'll get this guy every.
That's great. I love how.
Fuck the Haneys.
Can you go to Twitter as well for his follow-up tweets?
I love him.
Yeah.
Ryan.
The most unpredictable.
It takes him a while to warm up, but then he says what's on his mind.
By the way, and I mean, it's kind of weird before, like, as he's about to show up, PPD, it's weird. Like, you know, they have the Pelosi tracker. Every time Nancy Pelosi touches a stock or she thought it automatically goes up. Right? It's weird. Well, what I'm saying is, like, think about this with him. Anybody that goes and says publicly they love Trump, notice how all of a sudden something bad happens to you, your career, your name. It's so weird. Because, like, by the way, you know, a piss test comes back like that. That's why they wait till right now to come after him. That's ridiculous.
Rob, go a little lower where he says that on the. Let's see what he says right after the video he posts. Let's just see what he tweeted. Keep going down, keep going down, keep going down.
Did he
right above the video. So there's a video. Go to the top. So I need more steroids. I'm addicted. Sit down. Next, I find out who create the slide. Now I'm going to release everyone's. Okay, time to expose. Okay, next. Real snakes. The glove does not fit. Next. I'm seen with Trump, and now I'm positive steroids.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Keep going. Next. Okay, if I took the steroids, then I'm for sure gay. Go next. They're trying to take my greatest victory away. Kind of sad when you think about it. I don't care. I love God, and He'll make it right. Next is, I'm going to rematch him. I beat him easy, fair and square. Go to Gervonta Davis, because even Gervonta Davis responded to this, saying
Gervonta's the guy that beat him last time?
Yeah, Tank.
Like 6 months ago or a year ago?
So zoom in a little bit on what he says. Keep going a little lower, because he says something about this. He commented about this. Go lower. See if you find it. April 30th. No, then he doesn't have.
I want to know what Devin Haney had to say about this.
Yeah,
of course he's going to say something negative.
Gervonta said the fact that, you know, this is suspicious what they're doing to him. It's kind of weird that they're saying he's doing steroids now. But go to Devin Haney's comments. Devin Haney specifically said, Gervonta Davis on Ryan Garcia. There's a part where Devin Haney made a comment, like literally, they made a statement, a comment. So Gervonta Davis said the following. I just found it. He said, Gervonta Davis called that Eddie Hearn. Yeah, so Gervonta Davis is saying Eddie Hearn is behind this. And remember, Eddie Hearn is the guy that Ryan Garcia's father went up to after the fight.
The guy from England?
Yeah, so in response to Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis came out swinging, expressing his support for Garcia and calling out repercussions against promoter Eddie Hearn. Davis took to social media to voice his outrage at the attempt to discredit Garcia's victory over Devin Haney, bluntly stating, "They doing anything to take away the win from Ryan." In a show of solidarity with his fellow boxer, Davis condemned what is perceived as a concerted effort to undermine his achievements. This is Gervonta. So, however, Davis didn't stop there. In a scathing rebuke directed at promoter Devin Haney, Davis minced no words, calling for drastic action in response for the controversy. If that's the case, banned Eddie Hearn, silver spoon ass, Davis claims, suggesting that Hearn should face consequences if the allegations against Garcia are indeed proven false. I mean, that's pretty... Davis has Tank has nothing to gain from saying something like this.
Absolutely not.
Nothing to gain from saying something like this. And then Devin Haney responds back on Ryan Garcia. Rob, if you got that, it's a whole statement on what they said. They said, "We learned about this situation not too long ago, and it's unfortunate Ryan cheated and disrespected both the fans and the sports of boxing by fighting dirty and breaking positive, not once but twice. This puts the fight in a complete different light." He says, "Our lives are on the line when we're fighting, et cetera, et cetera." So that's the angle Devin Haney is taking. Is that the one? I've always been an advocate of clean fighting, and this is an example of such. Ryan owes the fans an apology, and by his recent tweet, he still thinks this is a joke. We put our lives on the line to entertain people. You don't play boxing. This puts the fight in a completely different light. Despite this disadvantage, I still fought on my shield and got back up. People die in this sport. This isn't a joking matter.
Okay, that's somebody that got their ass whooped.
No, that sounds like a lawyer wrote that.
Yeah, basically. Well, I was just going to say, he did not write that, but that sounds like a guy that got his ass whooped and wants to take any of that sting away from it. Bro, he got manhandled in that ring, and Ryan's not going to fight that guy again. Ryan's moving on. Ryan's moving on to the next
Here's
guy.
what I've learned about Ryan Garcia. Number one, he's taken the Trump playbook. Rigged election, rigged fight. What's the quote that he just put out there? Basically, they're trying to take this away from me, just like they're taking this down to Donald Trump. He's tying his name to the biggest brand in the world, potentially.
He was hanging out with them.
Exactly. It's a rigged election. Sure. Obviously, he knows he was
the
at
video
Mar-a-Lago.
of him boxing in front of Trump.
Respect to you on that, Ryan. Ryan is arguably the number one troll in the world right now. There he is now. We've talked about trolls. We've talked about Elon. We've talked about Jake Paul. Look at this. In front of Trump.
Look at Barron on the
left. But to knock Barron out real quick.
Dude, look at this guy.
He's fast, dude. But, there's a famous saying in media, and it came from the one and only P.T. Barnum and Bailey. Say whatever you want about me, just spell my name right. And what's Barnum and Bailey? The greatest show on earth. Ryan Garcia. His name, how much was his name mentioned a year ago? Minimal. We knew who he was. We talk about Canelo more than we talk about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has taken a page from the playbook of Donald Trump, brilliant marketer, and P.T. Barnum and Bailey, the circus, the greatest show on earth. He says, say whatever you want about me, just spell my flipping name right.
By the way, look how close his fist is to Donald Trump's chin. Secret Service probably like, yo. He might away from your. Well, look at Donald Trump's fist is getting a little bit tightened up.
I heard his fist was a little orange.
By the way, did you guys forget about this right here, right? I mean, obviously they're going to go through the process and we'll find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened with De La Hoya and Canelo yesterday?
No.
Tell me you guys didn't. This was great because we're going to see it together for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, you didn't see it.
Nope.
De La Hoya, there's a big fight coming up. It's a real fight. This other guy can actually beat him, okay? It can actually beat Canelo. During the fight, Rob, if you can, I just texted it to you. During the press conference, De La Hoya is going up to call the fight and, say what he says about his fighter that he's representing. He decides to say that every success Canelo has had is because of Golden Boy. If it wasn't for him, and it got so ugly that Canelo was ready to throw that.
Who's Canelo with?
Canelo left Golden Boy, Oscar, and told Ryan Garcia to never trust Oscar.
Wow.
And then later on, you have to hear what Canelo says in Spanish.
Oh, I can't wait.
He says it in front of the boxer that De La Hoya is representing. He's telling the other boxer, saying, look, mijo, whatever you're doing, just make sure your lawyers watch everything because that guy steals from everybody. Play this clip. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The company you fought under for decades has always had one name, and it's mine. So put some fucking respect on it.
Golden Boy.
Remember when Jaime was 21 years old,
Look what he's saying to him.
volunteered to step in against Triple G, and Canelo failed 2 drug tests? Though Jaime wasn't allowed to fulfill his dream,
Mentiroso.
2018, on Saturday night, he will do just that. Fulfill his dream and be world champion.
Tienen que escribirle lo que tiene que decir
No
este pinche
credibility.
maricón, cabrón. Tú lo escribes. ¿Qué lo escribes, pendejo? Tú no escribes nada, cabrón. Tú no haces nada. O sea, tú no haces nada. Yo lo escribí. Eres un pendejo, eso es lo que eres.
That's the boxer.
Oh,
right
yo lo
there.
pendejo.
Cabrón, porque están nomás ahí.
Cabrón,
los que hacen
pendejo.
todos son los que están detrás de ti. Tú eres un pendejo nomás con la imagen, idiota.
Oh, you have to hear the translation of what
The company you
Canelo
fu-
said.
Tom, what is he saying?
No, not even this part. Canelo, what
Well,
he said.
you know, the pendejo cabrón, that's not good.
No, of course,
Okay.
of course. But
So the first part was,
no.
I disagree with you, my fine man. Can you please
No,
this is it. I found it.
retract your
I found
previous
it.
statement?
Rob, let me send this to you. Rob, play this clip. Oh man! And by the way,
Can't wait.
this guy Canelo says the nicest things about the fighter. He says, "Just watch out. He's going to steal from you."
That's it.
He tells him to watch out. Oscar could steal
steal money.
from you.
Okay.
So play this clip, Rob, and it's the English is there. The bottom
Oh,
one.
the
Yeah.
sub.
Watch this one here. Okay.
I think he said something along the lines like, "I've seen you in a
Watch
G-string."
this. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit and see if you have the audio. Go back from the beginning, Rob.
Para
Watch
este
it.
imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide que
Okay,
yo
go
ya
back,
vine
Rob, so I
siendo
can read it for
Canelo.
Spotify podcast
Okay.
people. And for this imbecile of a person to my left,
Este imbécil intento de gente que tengo aquí a mi izquierda, que no se le olvide
don't
que
forget
yo ya
that I
vine
was
siendo
already Canelo in the
Estados
U.S.
Unidos, y que solamente lucró
He only
con mi
profited from my
Nunca
name.
perdí un solo centavo,
We never
sino
lost a
más
penny. We
ganó
only made
dinero.
money.
¿Ya le pagaste a Golovkin
Did you
por
already
dinero
pay
robar?
Golovkin what you wanted to steal from him? Yes, very good.
Sí, también, pero si no hubiera,
But if my lawyers didn't get involved, you would have stolen it. The only thing this man does is scam boxing.
Wow.
He steals from boxers. Those who are with him should lawyer up because he's stealing from them.
Wow.
And he's only here to steal attention from Jaime Munguia. He's not here to promote him. I mean, this is, by the way,
Them fighting words.
Yeah. So he represented Canelo
He used
for
to be with
many
Golden
years.
Boy.
He was Golden
He used to be
Boy.
with Golden Boy.
he was Golden Boy. Ryan's Golden Boy. Everybody was Golden Boy.
So
That
what-
is not trash talking.
Now-
that is testimony.
how credible is this? You've seen some of these rumors about.
You
De La Hoya.
You talk to Hispanics. That's who you got to talk. Text Ricky. After this, text Ricky and just ask.
Ricky still owes me $500. That guy
Does
has
he
no,
really?
He has no credibility here.
Ricky.
You try to pay me in pennies, pendejo.
Pasó, man.
Tom, what do you think when you hear this, Tom?
I think that Adam shouldn't say things like that about Ricky.
Oh, because two of us is scared of somebody.
No,
Pendejo.
I'm not scared of Ricky. I just respect his work as a dentist, and he could do some work on you.
I'm more scared of Pretty Ricky than I am of Ricky.
Yeah.
No, what do I think?
Baby,
Honestly, I think
grind
this
with
was
me.
not trash
Grind
talking.
on me.
This was not trash talking. I said a minute ago. That wasn't trash talking. That was like, you come over here and tell me you. It wasn't something like that.
No.
He was laying out testimony,
Seriously.
and he wasn't saying, "Hey, you're a jerk," and that he was telling them, "Lawyer up,
But
go
what it-
find the money. I found money. My lawyers made sure this other guy got paid. Lawyer up, go find the money." Whenever someone lays it out like that, PBD, I tend to think, I think where there's smoke, there's fire, and I think there's something there. And he's very, very clearly not laying out a criticism. He's laying out a challenge. So what if all those boxers get lawyers and say, "Hey, I checked everything. Everything was clean. Everything was clean with Golden Boy Productions. This all worked out." That's all De La Hoya has to do, isn't it? But if those boxers go get lawyers and then find out, guess what? I was missing something from my last fight. I got it back. Guess what? The guy to lose something here is De La Hoya.
I want to bring it back to Garcia, to Ryan. What was his experience with this? Did he get paid? Did he get ripped off by De La Hoya? What was it? What did he have to say about that?
Well, the first time Ryan was on the podcast, he didn't have, too many good things to say about Oscar.
Can I say one thing, though?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off.
Yeah.
But I'll do it
Canelo
anyway.
needs to be careful because I don't know if you guys have seen photos of Oscar. Rob, can you show? Like this looks like a guy
man, that's
that
messed
will
up,
whoop
bro.
your ass and then stand over you in a fishnet and be like, "Yo, I did this."
Why are you gonna try my guy?
By the way, I'm going to tell you this, okay?
That guy's a stud.
Hey,
This was a picture that Paul Pelosi had in his phone.
By the way,
Listen.
for what it's worth, have you actually gone back and watched his fight with Mayweather?
Him with Mayweather?
Have you watched the fight with him and Mayweather?
Not recently. I watched him with Tito Ortiz.
Obviously, I don't care about the cocaine, all that. He openly talks about the mistakes he's made, whatever, right? I'm going to tell you, go watch the Mayweather fight with De La Hoya.
Was it only one fight?
Yeah, they only had one fight.
Okay.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
This guy
He's a beast.
was no joke, ridiculous.
Oh, he's a nasty
He
fighter.
was, but in an interview, he asked, in an interview, he was asked about, well, listen, for what it's worth, he is, if Oscar asked if he fought Canelo, who would win? Okay, have you seen this interview? It's a short clip where he's being asked, and the way he answers it, okay? Oscar asked, he says, is this the one? Yeah, no, he says, if I were to fight Canelo, he says, I would beat Canelo and it wouldn't even be close.
Like now?
No, he said at his prime versus his prime, he says, and it wouldn't even be close. So look, I mean, these are the types of comments you make that you're going to piss off a guy like Canelo, who is like the face right now, and, they're going to go back and forth. But anytime you want to know within the Hispanic, Mexican community, specifically Mexican community, because this is what Canelo said is, what I love about this is that two Mexicans are going to be fighting on the day, right?
Yeah.
Which is always, you want that fight. It's the Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, it's on Cinco de Mayo.
It's going to be an awesome fight is what it is, right? So there's a part of it that people are looking forward to it, and Canelo is really the face of true Mexican fighters today. It's Canelo.
It's him.
Canelo speaks to that community. Anyways.
When all is said and done.
There's always been 3 Oscar De La Hoyas. One of the most gifted technical boxers of all time.
Beautiful fighter, man. Just watching him fight was insane.
Insane, and
Trinidad, I saw
the
that
man
fight.
after the fighting, an athlete trying to find his way and getting himself in sideways a couple things. And then finally, the promoter. Those are the 3 Oscars.
Yeah.
And Oscar the promoter gets a lot of criticism. Oscar the boxer gets zero criticism. One of the most gifted, amazing technical boxers you ever see.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. And by the way, guess what he's doing right now? He's making us talk, right?
Yep.
There's a part of it that he's making us talk as well. Mm-hmm. And this is going to sell tickets, because guess what this is going to do to me?
Now I want to watch the fight on Saturday. Because of what you just did, I want to watch on Saturday.
Bro, we probably just sold 10,000 pay-per-views right now. So, but he probably just sold a ton of pay-per-view. The point is, there's an element of this madness that is not necessarily, like Ryan was doing stuff, you're like, what the hell is he doing? Yeah. There's a little bit of madness to promoting that you got to also kind of. It's like when some people are very good at talking dirty. Like, let's just say, like it's okay. Someone's like, hey, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. There's like a gift to it, right? That you kind of go through.
Anyway,
one of the frameworks of leadership is madness.
Pat,
it is true. From
dirty.
SLS.
If Canelo continues down this path and Garcia continues down this path, legacy-wise, who will be known as, of those 3 guys that we just discussed, the greatest Hispanic boxer of the generation?
Who?
Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez, or Jose De La Hoya? Because I think
Jose De La Hoya. Jose is like Oscar's cousin.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Mira, Jose De La Hoya.
Man,
He's suspended right now. He's in Michoacan right. He's coming right after you.
Lo siento, mi amigos de Hispánica. Who would it be?
Well, Ryan's still young.
I'm saying if he continued down this path,
was a flyweight.
De La Hoya, Canelo, Ryan Garcia, who's going to be 1, 2, 3 legacy-wise?
I think, honestly, if you ask me today, I hate that people are not going to like my answers. Today, I'll give you here. I'll write mine down. Everybody write yours down.
Wait, but you can't.
Rob, why don't you put it down on a poll as well? I'm going to give you mine.
What is it, Adam? What's the question one more time?
Of the 3 boxers we just discussed, Oscar De La Hoya, not Jose, Canelo Alvarez, and Ryan Garcia are friend.
Yeah.
Who will go down legacy-wise of the greatest of those 3?
Career's not over yet. Today.
No. Legacy.
Legacy, same.
In 10 years from now.
I don't know. What,
okay.
But the way you do it is today. If you rank the 3 today.
Oh, if you rank them today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have mine. It'd be Oscar's legacy. It'd be Canelo second. Ryan's too young. Ryan hasn't.
That's exactly what I have.
Ryan's.
I have Oscar, Canelo, Ryan today.
I'm saying when all is said and done.
If Ryan goes back.
It's like saying Who will be known as the greatest of all time? LeBron, Giannis, or Luka?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I got to go to a flight.
We got to do
but I
that
gave
too.
my,
De La Hoya.
But you got to give props to Oscar of what he built and what boxing was and what his personality and performance did to that sport and for the Mexican-American community. It was incredible. There's like 5 angles on there that was the
I'll give you one
rise
last
and beauty
angle.
of ODH.
Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo, none of them get eyeballs like Ryan Garcia has learned to do. Number 1 troll in the world, greatest show in boxing at this point.
In the
And he's
modern-
just getting started.
just started.
I'm just getting.
We're the
warmed
intention
up.
economy, and he's doing it.
But by the way, what is the biggest top 10? Look, watch this. Pull up top 10 biggest pay-per-view boxing fights of all time. I'm assuming Tyson's going to be 10 of them.
Well, I was going to say,
Top
what about
10.
Oscar?
All right, watch this.
Mayweather and
That's exactly what I'm trying to find. So number 10 is Tyson Roy Jones. What? That fight? The fake fight. Mayweather Cotto's 9. Tyson McNeely. Holyfield Tyson 2. Gervonta Davis Ryan Garcia 6. Okay? 5 is Lennox Lewis Tyson. Ready for all top 4? Top 4 biggest pay-per-view buys ever in history of boxing. Number 4, Mayweather De La Hoya. Number 3, Mayweather Canelo. Number 2, Mayweather Conor. And number 1, Mayweather Pacquiao. Wow. So guess what? Ryan is on there with Davis, but they came to watch Ryan on that one.
Yeah.
I would say it's 50. And when they fought Mayweather De La Hoya, they probably came to watch Mayweather. So Ryan's on that list, and there's none of the top 10 is Canelo, not one.
Correct.
So, hey, listen, Ryan's on track to be there. Ryan's just got to make sure the next few fights he's able to promote him, but he's up there. Mayweather, it's a sweep. Mayweather's top 4 for 4.
Floyd Money Mayweather for a reason.
You ready for the dollar amount? Check this out. I'll give you the dollar amount. So read it right there. Tyson Roy Jones, $80 million. Floyd Mayweather Cotto, $94. Tyson McNeely, $96. Holyfield Tyson, $100. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, $102. Lennox Lewis Tyson, $112. Mayweather De La Hoya, $136. Mayweather Canelo, $150. Mayweather Conor, $396. Mayweather Pacquiao, $400.
Yep. And don't forget, one last thing. Of every single boxer we just named, including all the greats, who's the only one who's undefeated?
Floyd.
Money Mayweather.
So there you go, man.
Give him respect.
Gotta give him
Put some
props.
respect
Anyway,
on his name.
You guys were asking for the shirts. It's officially here. The other day, I take Dylan to a practice I've never been to a facility I've never been to. And I'm walking in. 3 fathers are wearing the Valuetainment Future Looks Bright hat. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Hell yeah.
It was the sickest thing to, PBD, Future Looks Bright. They had the hats on. We all took pictures. It was fantastic. We had great conversations. So, the word, folks, to save you from getting in trouble is called allegedly. So now we have shirts for you to wear called allegedly. Rob, if you can show these pictures, and you can. We were going to announce this next week, but they're now here for you to order. Allegedly, you can buy it in black with white. And on the back of it, if you can show the back of the shirt, Rob, the back of the shirt, zoom in a little bit, says Future Looks Bright. So in the front, you can buy that with red. You can buy it in black. Go to the red one so they can see the difference. And you can also buy it in white with black.
I like it.
And listen, go to work, go to the gym, wear a shirt, allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Allegedly. You can use the word allegedly on everything to protect yourself. It's the number one insurance word in communication today being used by everybody. So here's what we're doing today. For the allegedly shirts, for anybody that goes and orders, the first 100 that ordered the allegedly shirt with a Future Looks Bright hat, will get a Future Looks Bright shirt and a Valuetainment pin sent over to you. So you order an allegedly shirt with a Future Looks Bright hat, you get a Future Looks Bright shirt and a Valuetainment pin being sent over your way. Go to vtmerch.com to place the order. Again, vtmerch.com to place the order. Is there a code for it, Rob, or no?
No, I just put the link in the chat to the allegedly shirt. Put everything in your cart, and then we'll take
So
care
if
of
people that are listening to this on Spotify or Apple, what do they do? How do they do it?
it. It'll be in the description for Spotify as well.
So you put in the description
iTunes.
Spotify as well.
Correct.
Fantastic. Okay. Go sport the gear, guys. We want 1 million people in America wearing Future Looks Bright gear, walking around telling everybody that the future looks bright because we believe it does.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.